Now we have come with the topic statistics. In this chapter, we have learnt about three different measures of central tendency. One is mean, median and mode. The formulas have already been written on the right side of the board. You can see we have two formulas for mean. One is direct method, that is sigma fi xi by sigma fi. Second is assumed mean method, a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. We have one more formula, but that has been deleted from the syllabus, that is step deviation method. But it doesn't mean that if you apply that formula in solving the question, if you are comfortable in using that formula, you can do that in a right way. Otherwise, use these two formulas only. Now for median, L plus H into n by 2 minus CF divided by F. Here CF is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. What is the median class or what is the preceding class of the median class? We have already discussed in our classes. But while doing the questions, I'll discuss it once again. Now mode is L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. What are the terms F1, F0, F2 has already been discussed, and we will discuss while solving the questions as well. So many important questions which you may get from this chapter are to find out the mean, median and mode of the given distribution table. So only you need to apply the formula and find it out. That can be one kind of question. We have empirical formula also. But my suggestion is, don't use empirical formula while finding out either three of them. Most of the time what students do, they find out mode and median and then they calculate mean, or they find out mean and mode and then they calculate median. Don't do it, okay? You find out all the three, mean, median and mode, using separate formulas like this. You can use empirical formula while solving MCQ. Okay. So what are other important kind of question? Finding out mean, median, mode. I have already told you that there is a question to find out mean, median and mode of the given data. But another kind of question which is important also is the question related to missing frequency. You will be given a frequency distribution table, and here where mean will be known to you, or median will be known to you, or mode will be known to you, and you have to find out few missing frequency. The frequencies can be one in number or in two numbers. So what that type of questions I am here taking. So first kind of question is the following of the frequency distribution is 65.6, then find the missing frequencies. Here two frequencies are missing. I am taking the class interval and frequency 10 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 to 70, 70 to 90, 90 to 110, 110 to 130. Okay, and the frequencies are 5, 8. The first missing frequency is here F1, then 20, then F2, then 2. And the total number, that is sigma Fi, is 50. So we have to find out the values of F1 and F2. So you can go with the question as you like. You can take either direct method or assumed mean method. Here I am taking direct method. found out the class mark. So the class mark of 10 and 20, that will be denoted by xi. The class mark will be denoted by the upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So 10 plus 30, 40, 40 divided by 2 will be 20. So by doing that method, I am writing all the class marks here. Okay. Now the next column will be sigma fi xi. Sigma fi xi. So we multiply it and then we write it. So it will be 100, 320, 60 f1, 1600, 100 f2 and 240. Now you can see here the sum of all is 50. So what we can tell, 5 plus 8 plus f1 plus 20 plus f2 plus 2, this is equal to 50. It has been given to us. So from this what we will do, we will find out the value of f2 in the form of f1. For that, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus this, so 35 plus f1 plus f2 is equal to 50. From this we will find out the relation between f1 and f2. That will be 15 minus 35 will be 15 minus f1. This is the relation between f1 and f2. Now for finding out mean, what do we do? So at the place of sigma fi xi, we need to find out sigma fi xi. So at the place of f2 we will write 15 minus f1. So let's see, 100 plus 320 plus 60 f1 plus 1600 plus 100. At the place of f2 I am writing 15 minus f1 plus 240. So what we are getting? 320 plus 100, that is 420. 420 plus 250. So 660. 660 plus 1600 plus 60 f1 plus 1500 minus 100 f1. So what we have got? This plus this. So 1600, 1500, 660, 0, 6, 12 and this 7 and then 7, 3, 3760. 3760 minus 40 f1. This is the value of sigma fi xi. So mean will be equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. This has been given to us is equal to 65.6. So 65.6. 3760 minus 40 f1. Now sigma fi is 50. So this will go up 65.6 into 50. This will be equal to 65.656, 5, 0, 25, 8, 30, 32, 3280, 3280. What you have to do? You have to find out the value of f1. For finding out the value of f1, what we will do? 3760 minus 3280 is equal to 40 f1. 0, 8, 480 is equal to 40 f1. Therefore, f1 is equal to 480 by 40. So your answer is 12. So F1 is 12. By using this, you can find out the value of F2. So F2 is 3. 15 minus 12, that is equal to 3. Now I am taking another question. It is a little bit lengthy whenever we are getting the missing frequency case in mean. Now for median, I am taking another question for median. So you all will practice these kind of questions. Another question is, calculate the missing frequency from the following distribution. It is being given that the median of the distribution is 24. And here is the table. Class interval, this one. We are not knowing the frequency of the class 20, 30. Fine. The median it is given is 24. So median which is known to us is 24. So when we are knowing the median, then it is very easy to find out the median class, because very important for getting median class is very important. So 25 will fall in which group? So obviously 24 will fall in this group, 20 to 30. So this class is our median class. Fine. So therefore median class is equal to 20 to 30. Okay. Now we will write the formula. Formula for median I have already written on the right side of the table, and that is L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H. So L is the lower limit of the median class. So you can see the lower limit of the median class is 20 here. N by 2. So N by 2 is total number of frequency. So now what is the total number of frequency? We can calculate from here. So 25 plus 5, that is 30, and 18 plus 7, and thus plus this missing frequency. So at the place of missing frequency I am writing X. So N is equal to 30 plus 18 plus 7 plus X. Okay. So let's see what happens. This plus this will become 25 plus 30. So 25 plus 30 will be equal to 55 plus X. Okay. This is our N. So N by 2 will be divided by, so N by 2 will be equal to divided to by this. Now cumulative frequency. One column we need to make for cumulative frequency. For cumulative frequency, I am making one table. So this table is cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. So this is our median class. So the cumulative frequency of this class is 30. So now I'll put the values in the formula. So 24 is equal to 20 plus. Now N by 2 is 55 plus X divided by 2 minus 30 divided by F. F is the frequency of the median class. So this is our median class. So the frequency is F. X into H. H is the size, class size. So class size we can see it is 10. Now I can take it this side. So 24 minus 20 is equal to 55 plus X minus 60 by 2x into 10. So what we are getting? 4x. By cross multiplication it comes here. Now we have x minus 60 multiplied by 10. Sorry, x minus 60, x minus 5. X minus 5. So what we are getting? 8x is equal to 10x minus 50. So 50 is equal to 10x minus 8x is equal to 2x. Therefore, x is equal to 25. So our missing frequency is 25. Okay. So suppose you get the same kind of question where mod is given. So be very much careful. Model class is that class whose frequency is highest frequency of the given table. So here F1 is the frequency of the model class, F0 is the frequency of the class preceding the model class, and F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the medium model class. That's all for today. So enjoy your time, study well, prepare yourself for exam. Have a nice day.